Oh my god, I was muted this whole time. Ah! Guys, I was supposed to be on a long time ago. But, you know, my ear infection has been killing me. Killing me! My ear infection has been killing me! But I'm okay. I took medication. I took the medicine. I did. Is it killing you slowly with this song? Yes. It really is. It's killing me softly right now. Hold on a second. But I'm here. I'm here and I'm ready. I'm here and I'm ready, and today we're here. We're here, guys. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome on in. We're going to be playing Honkai Star Rail today. Welcome. Today, we're going to be playing Honkai Star Rail's 2.3 campaign, which is the epilogue for Penacony's highly reviewed storyline. But thank you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for being here. And thank you, Honkai Star Rail, for sponsoring the stream. And yes, I did beat the boss. I beat the boss, bro. We're going to continue playing through the game. I beat the boss, thankfully. I did. You're not going to believe what team I beat the boss with. Do you want to know the highly anticipated... everyone wants to know. Mouse, who did you beat the boss with after all this time? Because I played so many times. And I kept dying. And I was like, man, how am I going to beat this guy? And I finally beat him. You're not gonna guess how I beat this dude. How could brute force fight? Listen! I beat this boss with, so Traveler, but with, blah, 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 you know, Hat Traveler. Main character, Hat Traveler. Trailblazer. Yes, I beat her with Harmony, main character. Wait, here it is. Are you ready? I beat her with Welt. With Welt, Gallagher, and Asta. What? What a team! What a team! What a team! Bro, I'm just letting you know. Goated team. You know who carried that team? Asta and Welt carried that team. You want to know how? How? You want to know? Because Welt and Asta have actions that, like, they speed up their actions, so I kept delaying that guy's attacks like crazy. That's the only way I survived. That's the only way I survived. It works. It works. It works. It works if you delay the action. It works. It works. It works! Guys, Honkai Star Rail is a multi-platform space fantasy RPG from Hoyoverse. The makers of Genshin Impact, and the game has accumulated over 100 million downloads within a year since its release. And since then, the game has won Best Mobile Game at the Game Awards, and Best Game for Google Play, and Best Game for the App Store in 2023. In the 2.3 update, players will be invited to the Radiant Feldspar to participate in negotiations between the IPC and the family discussing the future of Penacony. We got Firefly and Sam, Jade, and a lot of other new things, new events such as the Simulated Universe season and the arcade waiting for you to experience. With an all-new arcade event, players will take on the role of origami birds and engage in a match 3 gameplay against opponents. And this is also the first event that supports PvP gameplay. Yes. And you can quickly farm planet ornaments to save using the save feature, allowing players to collect rewards by playing for just once a week. Once a week. Listen, we could talk about this game all day, okay? But I think I'd rather just get to it and play. Because I'm excited. Are you guys ready? Prepare yourselves for Honkai Star Rail. One of my favorite games. I love Honkai Star Rail. I love Honkai Star Rail. I love it. I love Honkai Star Rail. I love Honkai Star Rail. Nadaba. Oh, what? My mom is calling me. What the? Okay, I'm back. Star Rail time! Star Rail time! Star Rail time! Woo! All aboard. The trailer? The trailer! That's right, we have to watch the trailer. Hold on, I'll put it on. I didn't know you guys were that excited to watch the trailer. Hold on, let me put it up. Bum 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 bum. Bam 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 bam. What the? Wait. Hold up. Where is it? Hold on 1 second. Okay. Thank you for pulling up the trailer for me. Okay, got it. We're gonna watch it. Woo! What? Woo!
To me, hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet, I still want to try expressing my emotions as
she's so
any
cute.
ordinary person would.
Forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend?
No!
I put a bomb on this ship. You have 10 minutes to find it. Better hurry.
Wait, there's a bomb on the ship!
Clean up.
What?
Move forward, ignite. I shall set the seas ablaze.
Always remember, don't leave with any regrets. So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Sam? Even from here point,
Oh boy.
as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. There's no backing out now. For me, or for you.
Oh my
sprint
god!
isn't over yet. It's been a while, little Yelena.
I propose a toast
Since you care so much, speed up the countdown.
to the future of Penacony and the universe.
Listen, I'm just saying, the story doesn't have to go this hard all
Can
the
I
time.
interpret
like, what?
this as the next phase of the simulated universe?
Correction. It's a new subject matter that Dr. Ratio and I have personally agreed on.
It doesn't have to go this hard! Ah! Diverging Universe Human Comedy. Oh my goodness. They really do be cooking. Crazy cooking. Apocalyptic Shadow. Oh, shoot. Whoa. Oh, there's the origami. Well, guys. Guess what we're doing the whole entire stream? Playing Origami Bird. Yay! Oh my god, that was amazing. Guys, your your free 10 pool is waiting. Log in for 7 days to receive 10-star rail special passes and use them to pull for Firefly and Sam and Jade. All you need to do is type in !HSR and download the game provided in the link in the chat. And don't forget to use the redemption code between today and July 9th to obtain 50 Stellar Jade. Wait, can we pull Jade now?
Can we?
Not yet. Ah! For those of you that don't know, Jade is a pawnbroker and credit specialist from the IPC Strategic Investment Department. She's one of the 10 stone hearts like Topaz and Adventurine, and she's an opportunistic girl who prioritizes profit above all else and lures clients into costly transactions under the guise of financial assistance, all for the benefit of the IPC. She's a true femme fatale, and Jade is a quantum-type erudition character. Ooh. Oh my god, I need more quantum-type people in my team! In battle, Hurricane transforms into a whip to lash out at enemies and she uses her high heels to stomp on foes when unleashing her ultimate. And of course, we still have Firefly and Sam, which I pulled already. A member of the Stellaron Hunters and a mysterious girl in a mechanical battle suit. You know, we might pull for some dupes, you know. We might get her leveled up a bit, you know what I mean? We might. So let's get on into the game. Let's get on into the game. Oh, I gotta turn up the volume. Hold up. There we go. Actually, no, 10. Topaz, my girl. Let's see what we got going on. What do we got going on here, guys? Ho 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 ho. Ho ho ho. Ah! Sorry. My eyes. Excuse me, have to claim my gift of Odyssey. Stellar Shimmer. Oh, Crush. I must complete the prerequisite missions to play the game. Not the birds. Alright, I gotta kill time while waiting for the meeting.
What services do you require?
Excuse me! Alright, it's too loud. Hold up. It's too loud. I think 7 is fine. Let me change the boot hill, please! I need to bring my special guy. I need to be my special guy. Excuse me. My man.
So many buttons. How many centuries would it take to press them all?
Uh-oh.
Huh. Didn't expect those pooches to actually recycle them all.
Uh-oh.
Huh? What are these?
Girl.
For your safety, please stay away from those objects.
For my safety? Are these buttons something dangerous?
Not exactly. Lately, there's been a prankster in the Sweet Dream who's been handing out strange button devices to anyone he meets.
A prankster, you say?
According to those involved, he said something like, "Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode!" Luckily, no one believed him. Still, the Bloodhound family collected these buttons just to be on the safe side.
You can give me the buttons, I'll push them. Haven't the hounds caught the cobra yet?
Where's that prankster? Haven't the hounds caught him yet?
Yeah, that guy has some skills, I'll have to admit that. However, you know, the Bloodhound family won't give up. Whoever disrupts order in the dreamscape will face severe consequences. Anyway, the family will deal with these things. Please, kindly keep your distance.
No. Mother forker. Excuse me, just have to inspect all this food on this table.
Oh, are you hungry, Numby?
What? It's so cute and so strange at the same time.
Food in the dream. Shouldn't taste bad, right?
Toss potato fried sundae, toss oat cake roll. I'm gonna toss them an oat cake roll.
Numby, catch!
Good space pig. So cute. After eating the oat cake rolls, Numby seems a bit uncomfortable. Uh-oh.
Ooh, oops, not to your liking, huh? Sorry. I'll treat you to a nice meal once we get back to reality.
What the? It's not real food! Wait, we're still in the dream? I thought we were out of the dream. Oh my god, I'm so confused.
Greetings, madame. What can I do for you?
Hello. Could you tell me more about the Radiant Feldspar?
I assume you are the ambassador of the IPC Strategic Investment Department. It's my honor to assist you. The Radiant Feldspar is owned by Mr. Odie Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family. Mr. Alfalfa invested a significant amount in building this luxurious airship an Ember era ago, and it has been sailing across the 12 hours of the dreamscape ever since.
Oh, so it's owned by old Odie himself. No wonder the ship is so lavishly decorated.
Indeed. Mr. Alfalfa has impeccable taste.
Hold on, my mic
Only
fell. I
the
have to
most
mute.
prestigious guests are invited by the Alfalfa family to board this airship. Please allow me to continue my introduction. The Radiant Felspar had been cruising over the Sea of Dreams in Penacony for an entire Ember era. But its voyage was temporarily halted due to the recent reverberation.
Reverberation? Such a formal way of putting it. You're really downplaying the whole thing. I apologize. Please continue.
Following the previous reverberation in the Sweet Dream, the Radiant Felspar had to suspend its voyage temporarily.
Okay, can you hear me?
Thankfully, the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved. However, due
Red,
to,
it's
well,
true. They're really just like,
certain
oh yeah,
special reasons,
something happened,
the
but it's fine
Charmony
now.
Festival, originally scheduled at the Penacony Grand Theater, had to be temporarily postponed.
It's fine now.
So, Mr. Alfalfa suggested relocating the Charmony Festival to the Radiant Felspar, taking this opportunity to announce the resumption of the airship's voyage.
Ah, well, that would meet the family's needs and also create momentum for Mr. Alfalfa himself. Quite fitting for a legendary tycoon like him. Thank you for explaining matters to me. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thanks, Numby.
Hello? The Talent Motivation Department? Again? Internal review? Will it ever
She's
end?
being reviewed!
I'm working on a major project. I don't have time to squabble with you guys. The way I handled the Urillo case was approved by senior management, and all of the project logs and calls are complete. Can't you check on them yourselves? I just don't understand. Why are you so fixated on this minor case and constantly escalating it? Seriously, what's your purpose?
She's so cute.
Sounds exhausting. Why not just hang up? In my opinion, you handled that project quite well. A little ball of ice in exchange for the Astral Express's good favor. That's not a bad deal for the department. It's been a while, little Yelena. I've been looking forward to working with you.
Oh
Never
my
imagined
God.
this day would come so soon. Is there trouble? You can tell me anything. Just like old times.
Holy
It's been a
moly!
while, Madam Jade. I'm honored to have the opportunity to work with you.
You're still so formal, aren't you? Forget about the hierarchy and treat me as your equal. No need for unnecessary titles like Madam.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, but it might take some time to get used to that. After all, you are a senior.
Well, now that we're both members of the 10 Stone Hearts, I need you to be at your best. Especially since the upcoming negotiations leave no room
Look
for error.
at that hat. Oh my God, girl boss.
As sharp as you are, I'm sure you've figured out the true purpose of this conference, right?
I believe old Oti has taken it upon himself
So
to
fancy.
test our limits before the official negotiations between the IPC and Penacony.
Love me a good hat.
That's true, and it works in our favor. Do you know why?
If we can reach some sort of agreement with old Oti beforehand, and gauge our opponent's boundaries, our future negotiations will go much more smoothly. That's the obvious benefit.
Exactly. And the hidden benefit is that as the head of the Alfalfa family, his actions suggest that the 5 lineages might not be as united as the Odes of Harmony would suggest.
I see.
As long as the influence of Harmony hasn't completely permeated their core, personal desires will always have their way. Thankfully, influential figures in Penacony haven't entirely suppressed their own desires. It's similar to the power struggles within the IPC. The supposed all-for-one philosophy shared by the 5 lineages. It's just a slogan now that the Dream Master has gone.
After the downfall of the Yoke family, Old OT's faction became the dominant force in Penacony. Even if we consider only the succession order, he's the longest serving and most senior among all the family heads.
Yes, that's exactly why we need to handle the conference following an agreed-upon strategy. It's like playing a game of chess, where every move needs to be carefully thought out.
Absolutely. The 3 steps of negotiation. Listen, test, and strike. That's what you taught me.
That's what you taught me.
Pretty clear. Although, you seem to have changed the order in the Yarilo case.
I love her eyes. They're really like, oof, ice cold.
That was based on my personal experience.
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the family head is ready to meet the ambassadors from the Strategic Investment Department.
Time to
go.
get to work.
We're gonna meet the
Let's
department.
prepare ourselves and meet that esteemed supporting actor. Remember, our goal is to create an opportunity for the IPC to enter Penacony. Aventurine has already made a small opening, and you and I, we're going to tear it wide open.
Uh-oh.
Watch
Ma'am,
yourselves in front of the
ma'am,
IPC.
ma'am, ma'am, ma'am,
Don't you dare
ma'am,
embarrass
ma'am,
me.
ma'am, 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 ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Is this where we have to go? Excuse me, is it? Oh, sorry. Is this where we have to go? Excuse me. What the?
Welcome aboard my ship, the Radiant Feldspar. Smart and charming ladies.
Uh-oh.
Please, have a seat. Let's have a pleasant conversation.
Oh, no. Old man. Ma'am? Oh. Well, hello there, little lady.
Welcome aboard, my dear ladies. Forgive me for any lack of attentiveness
What a
that might
huge
have
room.
led to
What
a
the heck?
lengthy wait outside.
No problem at all, Mr. Alfalfa. It's my honor to meet you in person. You may not be aware, but the book Odi Alfalfa, the biography, is a must-read for all Strategic Investment Department employees.
After all, to many, you are the legendary figure who single-handedly built the Penacony economy.
I expected no
There's a
less
treasure
from
chest
the
back
10
there!
stone hearts from the Strategic Investment Department. You're definitely skilled in the art of conversation. I always enjoy talking to smart
Why is
people
laughing at
because
me? I need
we
it.
don't have to beat around the bush.
Oh, he's
we
a
can just get
Papeshi.
straight to the point instead.
He's a puppet. Is this what
I invited
Papeshi
you
look like when they're
IPC
like really
ambassadors
old?
on board, I'm sure you've figured out the topic I'd like to discuss, yes?
How old is this man?
The future of Penacony, if I'm not mistaken.
Precisely. Those few words represent a terribly complicated situation indeed.
4 amber eras old. Oh my god.
Let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example. He put in great effort and almost got himself killed. But what was it all for?
For adventure.
Wasn't it eventually to create an opportunity for you IPC to regain control of the precious Astana?
Oops.
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 amber eras are truly impressive.
10 amber eras! Santa! Oh, he is old!
Let's assume your assumptions are correct, Mr. Alfalfa. How would you respond to
he
the
old.
IPC's actions?
My god.
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade. You must have witnessed much in your worldly experiences. However, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony. Old Oti won't sit idly by when faced with a greedy wolf.
Uh-oh.
Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
I too am all ears.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to dissuade the Strategic Investment Department from trying to lay a finger on Penacony. If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
Negotiations.
One of our P-45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, considering the turbulence during the Charmony Festival, Penacony's credibility has taken a hit in the public's eyes.
I see.
Despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real, are they not?
You used the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed here, you need ambition and unconventional thinking. Curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC? Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony take a significant step forward by self-listing and going public.
I see.
Going public?
They're going public!
If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Uh-oh.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of the sweet dream to the entire universe.
Oh my god.
Starting today, anyone in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose.
Anyone can become a shareholder! Guys, buy!
This reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately, the Oak family were a bunch of blockheads blinded by order. Their level of intellectual flexibility
Yes,
doesn't
the
even
dream
come
stonks,
close
they're
to
going
an
up.
old fellow like me. Thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated. The Alfalfa family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe, Penacony still holds immense potential and opportunities, and that the family remains confident in its future.
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to regain the spotlight. And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity,
Oh my.
even if the IPC tries to intervene, Every move we make will be scrutinized by trillions of people.
What a predicament.
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move.
You don't mess with the IPC.
Consider it carefully.
Uh-oh.
Indeed. We need some time to digest such a wealth of information. I suggest we conclude the first half of our conference, Mr. Alfalfa. Please allow Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments, and to respond on behalf of the IPC later.
Of course. Take your time, dear ladies.
Oh my god, scary. Scary old man. Santa, you're scary. Every time I look at Jade, I almost keep thinking, oh my god, she
The
does
Alfalfa
kind of
family
look,
had a
yeah.
meeting with the IPC?
I got this information from a message sent by that IPC ambassador. He said it was to return the favor. It's not hard to imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting greedy eyes and the undercurrent of order lurking within. Instead of falling into a situation where they are plagued by both external and internal threats, Penacony would rather take a step back and invite the IPC to negotiate at the table, ostensibly to cooperate, but in reality, to secure more opportunities for their own survival.
Okay, well, okay.
No wonder they sought the mediation from the Astral Express. In your opinion, who should we stand behind?
Uh-oh.
I don't think the followers of the Harmony are completely innocent victims in all of this. For reasons unknown, they have a strong desire to smooth things over, which leads to speculation about their motives. If either the family or IPC were to assume full control of Penacony, it would return to its previous illusory dream of hedonism, and the efforts of those previous nameless would once again go to waste.
Not the hedonism!
There you are. Did you rest well?
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep.
Please, continue the topic.
After Anna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour system soon arrived and swiftly took control of the situation. Most members of the Oak family fell unconscious, but fortunately, their lives were not in danger.
The mastermind behind the plans was confirmed to be Gopher Wood, the previous Dream Master. But by the time we arrived, he was dead already.
Uh-oh. And what about Sunday?
He'll face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Festival. They believe the family failed to safeguard the sweet dream, significantly eroding their credibility in the process.
Oh man.
While quite different from the truth, this appears to be the outcome with the least impact.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep. Well, they'll open their eyes in the face of danger.
Oh,
Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet dream again. Here's a toast, with 3 glasses of Glory of the Trailblaze to all of you.
Siobhan! How come you're here too?
What are you talking about? This is my lounge. It's good to see you all again. Although we might be saying goodbye again after this reunion.
Oh no, I don't want to say goodbye to Siobhan.
When will the Astral Express leave Penacony?
We'll stay a bit longer, but not too long.
So, this is our final meeting then? If this is a farewell, then it seems to be missing something. Music? Atmosphere? Maybe a special drink to honor those who are not here. Let's see. The mixed drink should be solemn, dignified, and unique, as we'll use it to pay respect to those fallen heroes. To the Nameless, resting in peace. And to Gallagher.
Wait, what? Gallagher? What happened to Gallagher? Ma'am? Hello? You again? Who is this person? Movie theater? Let's go together next time. I don't know who it is, but, you know, just gonna... I love action films. He disappeared. Enjoy your movie. Did you not pay attention? I don't recall anything bad happening to him. I thought he just like... Didn't he just, like... Yeah, didn't he just disappear? Like... Oh, wait! It implied that he left with Oh, what? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I didn't realize that's what that meant. I thought, like, he just bowed out. I didn't think it meant, like, you know, goodbye. Oh god. Gallagher, but I used you in the fight! There's no way! There's no way! I used him in the fight! There's no way! Wait, it says talk to my crew members. Where? Carajo, coño, ¿dónde están? Pero ¿dónde está mi crew? ¿Dónde está mi crew? Oh.
It's rare for all passengers to leave the Express together during a trailblazing expedition. But for Penacony, it seems most appropriate.
But what about Express?
Given the conductor's presence, there's no need to worry about it. However, it's crucial that we soon return to inform Pom Pom about, the Nameless.
But what happened to you in Anna's dream?
My dream. The Express stopped at many places, and passengers came and went. However, the 5 of us were always present, and the journey seemed never ending.
Oh my god, he was trapped in a dream.
Perhaps this could be a deep-seated desire inside me. And upon realizing this, I knew it wasn't real.
Oh, Mizus, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. Thank you. Is the order incident in Penacony unique?
No related records exist in the databank. But I have a theory. The hidden dangers of the Order have always been within the Harmony. And this issue existed within the family from the very beginning. However, now that more powers in the universe are aware of this secret, the situation in the cosmos will become more complicated.
Complicated.
Like I said, we'll go and see. Once we've packed everything, we should head to our next destination.
This trailblazing expedition has been thrilling and memorable. Hopefully we've all gained insights about ideals, paranoia, clarity, and dreams from the experiences we've had.
Oh, what happened to Sunday and Roblin?
One bird longs for the earth and the other longs for the sky. Even if Robin had to stop her brother with her own hands, she won't give up on him. However, facing punishment from the Harmony is inevitable.
Yeah, you don't want that.
He will face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
when did the Order infiltrate Penacony?
Since the family took up residence in Penacony, the Order has been hiding in plain sight under the guise of the Oak family, using the Stellaron's power to strengthen their hold on the Sweet Dream, which eventually resulted in disaster. That's the claim the family makes. Whether they were truly unaware of all this is a delicate matter.
Did the IPC make any move?
Venturine's efforts finally earned the IPC a seat at the table. As a result, a more senior representative arrived in Penacony and initiated negotiations with the family. As far as the Astral Express is concerned, the IPC will make for an invaluable ally during the negotiations to prevent Penacony returning to its former ways.
What happened to you at a dream?
Well, it was somewhat surprising. In that dream, I returned to my homeworld and reunited with my long-lost friends. And for some reason, Acheron resurfaced in my mind.
Oh my god, he likes her.
When I realized that her conclusion was not preserved in memories, I became aware of the bitter truth.
Oh, never mind, just kidding. That's not why.
The conclusion of a journey can often be sorrowful. All we can do is to try to make sure it ends on a happy note.
Her name is Raiden May! Give me my drink, please, I'm thirsty! I'm thirsty, girl.
Ready to mix your drink?
Yes. What happened to Gallagher?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen him since our last meeting at the lounge.
My last meeting?
Come to think of it, he always did come and go quietly. We used to discuss everything here. But every time he'd leave, I'd realize that I didn't know him at all.
Gallagher!
Which is the mystery that is Gallagher.
Please!
I have a hunch. Perhaps he's already fulfilled his wishes and won't be coming back.
No! But I just fought with him. I just fought with him the other day. There's no way he's not coming back. Let's mix the drinks.
Before we start, would you like to talk to your friends? We have plenty of time.
But wait, didn't I already talk to them? Are more of my friends here? Oh yeah, March is here. Oops. Whoops. Sorry, girl. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, of course she's all the way over here. Of course she would be here. March 7th. Oh my god. I do not wish you well. I don't wish you well.
Guess what? Something weird just happened when I was on my way over here. Someone gave me a strange gift.
No!
So I unwrapped it and found out it was a button with a message on the back. Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode. This sounds terrifying.
Oh god, not Penacony exploding. Could it be a terrorist attack? Did you press it?
Of course not. Who would press something like that? By the time I turned around, the person had already vanished. So I handed it over to a nearby hound. I heard there were many similar reports before the Charmony Festival started.
How can you not press it though? Let's just be honest. Can we talk about that? What's up with that?
I'm really worried about the future of Penacony.
And I'm going back to Siobhan. Let's mix no drinks, girly!
Ready to mix your drink?
Yeah. What happened?
Before we start, would you like to talk to your friends?
I thought I talked
We
to all
have
my
plenty
friends!
of time.
I talked to them all! I talked to my friends already! What if I don't want to talk to my friends?
All right, as you wish.
Yes.
Huh. I think I have an idea about what drink to make. Would you like it bitter or sweet? It's up to you. Choose the
Sweet!
drowning sweetness. One of the most challenging drinks to make. A slight imbalance in the ingredients can result in an overwhelmingly viscous sweet taste.
Viscous?
However, with the right ratios, you get a uniquely sweet drink with a lingering aftertaste.
Yummy.
Not a bad choice. Let's start mixing.
She's putting Starburst in the drinks! Oh boy, yeah! Mini wine glass. My favorite mini game ever. Less ice. Just 1 cube, please. Uh, 2 dream jam and 1 sweet milk cream. Ooh. Looking good. Select origami bird. Why? Looking good.
Words always fall short. If you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge, there's no better way than mixing a drink.
True.
Blend all your memories and emotions together and stir them well. Through the filter of time, what remains in the glass is something to savor. Well, it's done.
Man, you're a poet.
Here's to the nameless resting in peace, and to my friend Gallagher.
Oh, Siobhan.
The spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars, and its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song.
Why are you mixing drinks? You could be a poet.
We're not accepted by the outside world, so we've gathered here.
Oh my god. A poetic bartender. Love it.
And one day, our souls will return to the same place.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta go get something to drink. Hold up. All this talk about drinks making me thirsty. Making me thirsty.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, I got a new message. Let's make our way to the Radiant Feldspar. I'll wrap things up soon. Let's meet at the aft pool in the stern. What have you been up to lately, Miss Himeko? She likes it when I ask about her. It's a secret! What the? You'll find out at the opening ceremony. What the? I can't believe this. Can't wait. Right, hold up. Hold on one second. Sorry, had to get a nice drink of water. Say goodbye to Siobhan. Okay. Goodbye, Siobhan.
Oh, are you leaving? Oh, then take this with you.
Ooh.
I've mixed more of this last special drink for you. The past shouldn't be forgotten. So I hope it brings back the flavors of Penacony.
Wow, drinks to go? Let's go.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll leave a lasting impression.
Forever.
If you happen to run into Gallagher, make sure he has a sip too. I know his tastes, and he'll be thrilled.
We will.
All right, enough with the heavy stuff. You guys have important things to take care of, so let's not dwell on things. Whether it's the Astral Express or Penacony, there's still a long journey ahead. So let's lift our spirits, guys! And embark towards our tomorrows.
Okay.
Old Odie is a tricky opponent. I didn't expect him to take the risky step of going public at such a critical moment for Penacony.
Indeed. He's definitely bold. It's that kind of boldness that made him the Odie Alfalfa he is today. Still, the outcome is uncertain. Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight. What about the phone call I asked you to make, Topaz?
Ah, they agreed. But it'll take some time before they arrive.
Is it us? Did she call the Astral Express?
Just as it should be. The sweet dew should be served after the bitter poison.
Poison? What?
Looks like we'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around.
Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that remark too. Now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think Penacony is a quality asset?
Uh-oh.
Yes. Despite its recent calamity, Penacony remains a top quality asset within the cosmos, with good credit, lucrative potential, and promising prospects.
Oh, good credit.
Well, that's obvious. But what I truly wanted to know is, This project is obviously too bland for your taste, isn't it?
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Aventurine.
But despite that, you trust him. You even entrusted him with a cornerstone. Something as precious as life itself, to finish this gamble.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have made it across the border so easily, allowing you to see all desires that flow through dreams to gain a bargaining chip in negotiations.
Is that what her stone does?
That's why I'm willing to stake my topaz stone to cover for you. It's like one big, elaborate game of chess.
Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even fate. Well, at least he's still alive, and that's the best outcome.
Looks like we've strayed off topic, Miss Jade. Should we discuss our next steps?
No need. I'll go it alone. Meanwhile, you can go greet our honored guest and wait for my message.
Okay.
Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar.
Ah! Get the blazer now! Woo! Ooh. Sit down. Be good businessmen and stay seated. Ma'am? Sir? Ma'am? What did you say to me? You wanted to stand up? I don't think so. Stay in your seat. Stay in your seat. You two, stay in your seat. Stay standing there. Oh, Miss Robin.
Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't expect to meet you here.
Miss Jade? Greetings. The opening ceremony for the Charmony Festival has been moved to the Radiant Feldspar, so I'm here making some preparations. How about you? Have you spoken with Mr. Alfalfa?
I'm actually on my way to meet him right now. Do you know him well, Miss Robin?
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business. But in other respects, I can't say the same.
What?
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities is headed?
I believe the sweet dream will see its rebirth, just like the Radiant Feldspar resumed its voyage. The Harmony needs a new direction.
So hopeless. She's
Only
so
by
hopeful.
bidding farewell to the past, can we actually sail into the future.
Oh, what a day. She's also hopeless. No,
There
I'm
are no
kidding.
permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need from this deal.
Okay.
Naturally. I'm looking forward to your performance.
See you at the festival.
See you at the festival.
See you later, Miss Jade.
Bye. What the? All these birds. Are you gonna give me something? What the? Okay, then don't give me nothing. What's up here? A treasure chest for me?
Is that all? Hardly worth the bother.
Oh god, Captain Bird. Can't open the doors.
Not exactly eye-catching. Is that all? Hardly worth the bother.
Hardly worth the bother. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Excuse me, just inspecting everything, just inspecting, just inspecting. Excuse me, excuse me. Just looking around, I'm just looking, Excuse me, excuse me. Squeeze me.
There's a good child.
Whoa.
Do as you're told. There's a good child. Do as you're told. There's a good child. Do as you're told.
Phew, good thing I have this. Whew. Holy moly. Do as you're told. OT.
Yeah.
10 amber arrows. 10 amber arrows.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Let's continue our discussion.
Figured out something already, Miss Jade? But where is Miss Topaz?
Topaz has something else to take care of. You'll be seeing her later.
Uh-oh.
Talks can still continue between the two of us.
Uh-oh.
Is it just me, miss? Your tone sounds very different now.
Uh-oh.
I need to set a good example for my junior.
Uh-oh.
It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations, right? Now we can speak frankly and openly. Do you believe what I said, Odie? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market over the past 10 amber eras.
Interesting. Now that's interesting.
Uh-oh.
Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency are my things. So, tell me, what's your next move?
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan. Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public. Second, you can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony.
Uh-oh.
We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's ways again.
Uh-oh.
Now, I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, interesting. Indeed. You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up your sleeve.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than the moment news spreads about Penacony going Mr. Alfalfa,
Oops.
let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their orders from us.
I see.
The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, Trillions of
going
customers
to
will
the
immediately
news!
receive a message like this. Public. Trillions of customers will immediately receive a message like this. The family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death. Care to guess how many ways we have to turn alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours?
Let's just play hardball!
With the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony, I assure you, it won't be too hard.
You really think you can pull that off?
She's scary.
Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight
Yeah,
leash.
true. No more oh-ho-ho-hos from him.
However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all, we also need allies here in Asdana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony will be a piece of cake.
30% equity, you say? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the future?
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. No one. There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some extent. You're a smart merchant, old Odie. Isn't the whole purpose of this elaborate game to
Dear
showcase your
old
business
Odie.
acumen and seek more benefits for the family? It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract more customers. I understand your concern, and I have a solution for that, too.
Of course, she's gonna offer a solution.
Fine. Now I see your sincerity. As the head of the Alfalfa family, I don't think I have any reason to refuse your offer. However, as their chosen one, I still need one final answer.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Amber Era, about the ascension of Shipe, the Harmony, and the downfall of Enna, the Order. The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning with the Order?
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized currency among the stars. The IPC has the power to perpetually ensure their value. With each new world
Everybody
integrated
loves
into the credit
credit.
system,
It's
the
true.
IPC adds another building
Money.
block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system. By then, all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And the heart of everything will be Klepoth's credit.
Klepoth's credit.
Ah, and then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
Oh shit.
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation, so I'm sure you can understand. This universe doesn't need two types of order.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
Well said. Now you've convinced me. All right. Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table.
Oh, Himeko!
Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express, one of the future shareholders of Penacony.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
This stunning lady is the navigator of the Astral Express? It's a pleasure to meet you.
Bro, this old man is going crazy. He's like, holy, so many ladies. Holy, so many sexy ladies. He's going crazy. He's down bad.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal.
He's like, I'm drowning in women.
After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares. Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless to the land of the dreams.
Kirana, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. Hello.
While this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the Trailblaze. While the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune, if this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors.
Okay.
The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds. Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise. The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again, and such a tragedy must never recur.
Yes. Get back to the hotel room, go over the meeting with Topaz. Okay. Run! Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Old OT is in agreement, so the issue is settled, I presume. What about the remaining family heads?
They will soon realize the situation. When old Odie answered the last question, he represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
I see.
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements.
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and takeover. I won't be involved.
Ooh, shadows.
But Miss Jade, this is...
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront.
Oh my.
I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely, little Yelena.
Little Yelena.
Of course. There won't be any problems. And please, give Diamond my assurance.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P-45 position back in no time.
Okie dokie.
Radiant Feldspar. What a fantastic ship. Well, now that my business is done, it's time for me to indulge in my own little hobby.
You want to open a Bon and Jade exchange branch on this ship too?
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship. They're surely holding a wealth of valuable treasures. Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
I have one more question for you, Miss Jade.
Go ahead.
That dose of bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found this information.
I didn't find the information. It came to me.
In a dream.
It was from a lady concerned with the future of the Harmony. In return, I've agreed to help her with something. But that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave Penacony.
Uh-oh.
You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown.
Uh-oh.
They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root. And then after, all we need to do is wait patiently. Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
Oh, God. Oh, boy. My girl. Treasure chest! I missed that one!
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever. So, this is the Radiant Feldspar. So luxurious. A pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the ship? I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not.
So this is...
Woo!
How beautiful!
I know I'm beautiful. You don't have to tell me. Stupid Popeshis. Woo!
I tripped and fell right here. Just completely face planted.
Chest! Chest! What the fuck? How do I get in there? Let me in! Oh. Ah!
Is that her? Huh. Vanished in the blink of an eye. So the Astral Express is here too.
The Charmony Festival has really been postponed.
No danger detected. But never let your guard down.
Ask about the location of the Abana Jade Exchange.
I heard the IP.
By the way, there's one more thing. Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family as a token of gratitude for the Nameless's contributions to Penacony.
Okay.
Please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Right away, Miss Robin.
Can I ask you something?
No.
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there anything I can help you with?
No. Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop. Ah, you must be talking about Lady Bonajade's place, right? I heard she offers, special services there.
What?
I've marked the pawn shop's location on your device. Please feel free to check it out.
Lady Bonajade. I think I've heard that name somewhere before.
Find the trailblazer.
Was it from Silverwolf?
There she is.
Come to think of it, she did.
It's the famous
If
Rathanash!
I win, your chest is mine.
My chest? No, it's my chest.
Who said I was betting with you?
I did.
They are still a ball of fire as ever. Sorry, but I've got to find Lady Bonajade first.
Guys, I want to go talk to my girlfriend!
No, it's not the best time to do that. Sorry, but
I want to talk to my girlfriend. They won't let me talk to her! I want to play some more. Stop crying! Why am I back here? And they don't even let me talk to my girlfriend. Gosh darn it.
Welcome to Bonajade Exchange, Radiant Feldspar branch. How should I address you, dear lady?
just call me Samuel.
Samuel. Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel? And what are you willing to give up in return?
I want to keep on living. And for that, I'm willing to give up everything I have.
Everything you have?
That's right. Everything.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around.
Girl.
It seems you're not quite familiar with the term pawn.
I feel you. I feel you. I get it.
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to offer.
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
Well, that's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand. Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself if their wishes have come true.
Wow.
Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help you understand the true meaning of pawn and make you realize what you're missing.
That Lady Bonajade feels more like a money lender rather than the owner of a pawn shop.
Lender.
Well, I've got nothing better to do anyway. I'll do as she says and see what happens.
Hello, Stacy.
Got it. You stupid little girl. Coming back to lose more money, huh?
Enough talk. Let's get started. This will be our final game. I'm betting my entire fortune.
Oh, a big talker, huh?
Oh. Yeah! Okay. Oh. Yeah! Yeah!
I won? I actually won!
This can't be! You lost to me 10 times in a row. How could I possibly lose to you at such a crucial moment?
It's true! Lady Bonajade has truly blessed me! Finally, my luck has turned for the better. Great new era for Stacy. The master gambler has arrived.
Oh no, Stacy. What the? How does this tell me about her plotting? What in the world? Bro, I love this bird game.
No danger detected. But never let your guard down.
I love bird game! Wah!
Hey, excuse me. I was here first.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Excuse me. Oh no, not Papeshi's.
I've prepared a gift for you, Dorothy. Check this out.
Whoa! What a beautiful necklace! Is it made of cymophane? It's stunning. How did you know I love jewelry made of cymophane? It has the same purple hue as the necklace my dad gave my mom. I've never told anyone about it. How did you find out, Del?
So...
Uh-oh.
Well, will you go out with me?
I will.
Really? I mean, really?
Uh-oh.
I never said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I liked. But this gift made me realize you were actually paying attention all along.
What the?
Trying to learn everything about me. So yes, I will.
What the? This is psychotic!
Wonderful.
You went through her
My
garbage!
wishes actually come true! So, shall we go, Dorothy? Let's go outside and enjoy the stunning views of the 12 hours.
Yeah, let's go.
Guys, these are not children, they're Papeshi.
Ah, just like the golden years.
Are you saying I could see Traveler again? Where? Where would Traveler be? They're just potatoes. They're like Lollifells, you know? We're just small potatoes. I mean, where's where's Trailblazer? They're in the front of the ship right now? Potato! Whoa, I'm driving this thing now! Me!
Chirp, chirp.
What the?
Origami bird. Hey, little birdie.
What the?
Come on. Oh, calm down already. Everyone's staring at you. No, it's not the best time to do that. Sorry. I'll catch up with you later.
What the? Oh my god.
Hey, did you see that?
The gray-haired one outside.
Don't look around, just focus on your drink. Seriously, they look like a total lunatic.
This dude has risen up this woman!
Is that her?
Bruh. Everybody thinks he's crazy! They don't know I'm the galactic baseballer!
Yeah, you heard right. I've got him. He's been hiding at the moment of soul in Penacony, using a fake identity. And he even posed as a professor at Paperfold Academy.
Not Paperfold Academy.
I've made a deal with the family. We'll leave the extradition-related paperwork to you. How'd I find him? Well, let's just say I had some help from an influential figure. Don't ask for the details. 22 years. Yeah. 22 years of chasing this guy all over the cosmos. You know, never thought it'd end up like this. Right here. I'm gonna hang up for now, partner. I need to raise a glass to myself.
Jesus, 22 years! A drop of fuel seeped from his deep, metal-constructed eye sockets. Those were the tears of an Intellitron.
All of their wishes actually did come true.
Dreams really do come true, baby. She's still out there.
No, it's not sorry.
When can I talk to my girlfriend? Ábreme la puerta, ábreme la puerta, ábreme la puerta, ábreme la puerta, ábreme la puerta. You guys ever do this? Just me?
So you're back, Miss Samuel. Yeah. I found those people. And it seems their wishes did come true after visiting the Bonajade Exchange. But I'm not sure what you want me to see. They all seem to be living fulfilled lives.
Uh-oh.
Not so fast. This step was just to show you that the Bonajade Exchange is genuine. That I had the power to grant their wishes. And now, I'll tell you the price they paid.
What's the price?
Dell was from a wealthy family. He was head over heels for Dorothy and wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with me. He put up his entire fortune in exchange for a gift that would impress Dorothy.
What? All he had to do was just ask her what she liked.
It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, Dell will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape because he can't afford his room. Whether he can bounce back from poverty, well, that depends on him.
Damn.
Let's just hope that necklace will keep their relationship from crumbling. Then there's Stacy, a lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted some serious luck, but she had nothing to offer. So I took something else instead. I took away all her close relationships.
What?
From the moment she stepped out of the Bonajade Exchange, every casino in the cosmos would remember her name.
What?
But her parents and siblings would sever ties with her. And it would be impossible for Stacy to make any real friends again.
Guys? Is she me?
She will accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck, but she'll never be able to use it for the people who truly matter to her.
Oh my god.
As for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal for some heinous crime. But he never caught the guy. In his desperation, he came to me. He offered his own memory system as collateral. In due time, his memories as a detective will be erased, and he will completely forget his own identity and all the sacrifices he has made.
What? Oh my. Holy shit! What the fuck?
Interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors, and soon they come back to me with even greater desires.
Did somebody say favors? Guys, am I the bad guy? Oh. Am I bad?
When people see others' desires get fulfilled, they develop their own desires. It seems like an endless cycle, but it does have a goal. In the end, I will get what I desire from this whirlpool. And patience happens to be one of my greatest strengths. So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Samuel? Or should I address you as...
Wait, I have patience. I have a lot of patience too. Uh-oh.
AR-26710, a remnant of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry.
Oh no, she used her government name! She used her government name! Ah!
I'm not surprised.
Not the government name!
You are much calmer than I expected. Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust misfortune, isn't it?
Hey, don't go talking about her ELS like that.
The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors, just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. As for the price, those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans, so there wasn't really a price to be paid. However, you are different. You're now a Stellaron hunter, a living being named Firefly. Naturally, you want to continue your existence, but with the firmament front gone, the people who know the secret and can cure the disease are nowhere to be found.
Oh no.
Are you suggesting that the IPC has a remedy?
Well, there might be a silver lining. That's all I can say for now.
I see. It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning.
Oh, what the fuck?
So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my own survival?
Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron Hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other. It's strong and intimate, and yet it allows for independence.
Uh-oh.
Just as the 10 Stonehearts follow Diamond, you follow your own leader. I wonder what they are like, and if all Stellaron Hunters are like you. Traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny. Attempting to move in the opposite direction. I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop. I'll be waiting patiently for that day.
Jesus.
Can I see this as an invitation? From Diamond to the Stellaron Hunters while keeping the IPC in the dark?
Consider it more of a personal offer from myself. It doesn't represent the IPC or the Strategic Investment Department.
The Stellaron Hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stonehearts. Our paths have never crossed. As for your offer, I can pass it along to my partners. But I have a question. You know who I am. And you must know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room. If she wanted to, she could let the entirety of Purepoint know about it within a few mere seconds.
Oh shit. Let's go, Silver Wolf!
What drives you to take such a risk and extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond, even if it could lead to your downfall?
Simply put, you and I are the same.
How so?
However, unlike you Stellaron hunters or the Astral Express, we band together merely to obtain what we want.
Oh, who's that girl in the back? Who's that girl in the back? Who is that? And who's that guy?
Each of us has our own past and destined ends.
I want to see him now.
And on this journey, we have been invited by Diamond to join him. This journey could be either brief or long, as each of us carries a void in our hearts that can only be filled from the outside. So, Diamond made us a promise to divide the power of the Emanator of Preservation into 10 pieces and give each of us a cornerstone to fill that void. Mortal flesh is fragile, yet my heart is unyielding like the monolith. For without this resolve, the way of preservation would fade into oblivion.
I choose to believe that Diamond is actually just a rock. Can you imagine?
So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond a mere oath. It's our collateral in exchange for opportunities, wealth, survival, and a future. And whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return, allowing us to achieve the great cause of the preservation when the war among the eons eventually comes.
I understand.
Take your time, child. You don't need to give me an immediate answer. Like I said, patience is one of my greatest strengths.
If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again. It's a shame, though, that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire. My last attempt in Penacony. Well, it ends with hope.
Hope.
Lady Bonajade, I've come to deliver the collaterals promised.
Oh man, that is so sad. That is so sad.
Turns out, the meeting to decide the future of Penacony went much smoother than expected. With little debate.
Thank you.
The Charmony Festival's opening ceremony is starting soon. I should head down and take a look.
Okay.
This airship has quite a few treasures. A bountiful harvest.
Ma'am. What? Well, this is awkward. Well, this is awkward, partner. Can't believe I'm seeing you here. Myself. You know, one of us is gonna have to leave, but it's not gonna be me. Sir.
Remember, I can take you out with just one shot whenever I choose.
He's a hologram, Boothill! You can't do that!
Oh, that'd be my honor. Don't worry, I hate cheating at the table.
You better.
Ah, look who's here. The great hero of the Astral Express. The most dazzling trailblazer in all of Penacony.
Oh, you're here too. Long time no see, friend.
What are you guys whispering about? Do you always compliment everyone you meet? Eventually, why are you on the IPC side now, cowboy? What are you whispering about?
Merely a greeting of platitudes. As long as you and I have an understanding.
Yeah.
Let's set aside those under-the-table dealings for now, partner. Don't want to spoil the festive mood of the Charmony Festival.
Oh, I agree. Now let's congratulate Miss Trailblazer. I hear the family intends to thank the crew at the Charmony Festival.
Bro, he always talks like he's about to bust one, you know?
It's a real pity I can't personally be
He
there
just
to
always talks like
witness.
he's like, oh yes, oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like he's about to bust at like a gambling table. That's what I mean.
Well, my job was just to give the IPC an opening.
You know?
Other things
Oh
aside,
no.
I think
I'm
I
playing
did a
blackjack.
pretty good job at achieving this. While you were at Dreamflux Reef, we were actually close by. We wouldn't have been able to dig up so much dirty information without the help of a knowledgeable.
He just always talks so like.
But that emanator didn't pull any punches. My body couldn't hold out too long.
Yeah, I kind of
Otherwise,
forgot I
this
was
would
doing
have
a
been
sponsor
settled
for
in
a minute there. Sassy King Man, yeah.
No problem. Punishing the wicked and eradicating evil is a top priority. Would have been strange if we sat it out. Making an entrance like that, us Galaxy Rangers are making a comeback. Reckon you'll meet quite a few followers of the hunt on your journey. Do me a favor, pass on my regards, will ya?
He's so perfect. Oh my god.
Forget it. I'm not one to beat around the bush.
Everything
I've got a
around
score
him
to
is
settle
perfect.
with a high-ranking executive fella named Oswaldo Schneider.
Not Oswaldo
This
Snyder.
flamboyant fella here can help me find
Oh
him.
god. Well, fork and fudge.
The feud between the Marketing Development Department and the Strategic Investment Department is well known across the cosmos. But what I didn't expect was the involvement of the Galaxy Rangers in this feud. Looks like things are about to get spicy.
We gon' get spicy up in here. I hope you guys have fun at the festival.
Thank you. And I also hope you enjoy yourself, great hero of Penacony.
Great hero Penacony. That's
I'll
what I'm
pass.
talking about.
But I do hope you guys have fun. If you don't mind, let's play a few rounds next time.
Okay. Chat with the guests. I chatted with 1 of 5 guests. Hold on a second, I'm taking my meds. Real quicker. Yeah! Who's better, 1 or 2? Both! There's plenty of boot hail to go around. I want a whole room of boot hails. Oh boy. Alright, who else? Who else can we chat with? Oh, with this dude. Dr. Ratio.
Ah, yes. I remember you. Your performance at Herta's space station was adequate, I suppose. No wonder that gambler likes you so much. The Intelligentsia Guild assigned me to be an invigilator for the IPC's ambassadors. Nothing more than an errand from the Office of Academic Affairs.
Yes,
Very well. The Charmony Festival is about to commence soon. Take advantage of this unique opportunity.
Doctor.
A blend of work and play is essential for superior knowledge absorption.
How would you rate Adventurine?
The executives of the IPC and the Guild say that we are strategic partners. Yet, from my perspective, I am invariably the teacher, and he, along with you and every other individual, is the student. From this perspective, Adventurine isn't what you'd call an ideal student. Yet, he's also not utterly obtuse. Alas, the void within him can never be filled by talent and knowledge. Let's hope he doesn't turn into a philosophical zombie.
I thought you were gonna make me get my act together.
Saying such a thing merely indicates that you have not truly grasped the essence of learning. The principle of balancing work and relaxation
my favorite character, Boo
is
Hill.
scientifically grounded, with the relevant proof process detailed on page 21 of the 31,467th issue of the academic journal Star Caesar. Acquiring knowledge aims to enhance living. Don't invert priorities like those dolts at the Guild.
Oh, Jesus!
Then you'll excuse me.
Excuse me. If you'll excuse me. Space anchor activated.
Watch yourselves in front of the IPC. Don't you dare embarrass me.
My queen.
Hey there, lively lady. Welcome to the Bonajade Exchange. What should I call you?
My name is Rotten Eyes.
What a unique name. So, miss, what do you wish for? And what?
I want to be the CEO of the IPC.
Oh, this is your wish. Sounds simple enough. Very pragmatic. Then, let's discuss the cost.
No way! This is the end game already?
I wouldn't be too worried. To fulfill this wish, the thing I need is simple. The tail of an animal.
What animal?
Well, it's a two-legged animal with black fur, a round head, and long ears. It's omnivorous and is prone to mood swings. Most importantly, it has mastered the human language and can communicate. Bring its tail to me as collateral, and your dreams will come true.
Pom-Pom, no! Run!
May fate bring...
Pom-Pom! Run! No! She wants your tail! Your bunny cotton tail! I don't know if you're a bunny. I just know you're some sort of creature. Oh. Give it to me. Alright, last person to chat.
Well, if it isn't my old friend. It hasn't been long, and...
Aww. I'm in the mood for no dead tired.
That's what I thought. I heard you guys pulled off a big stunt, cutting down the Oak family in one fell swoop. such a pity I couldn't be there, or else I would have lent a helping hand. Look how bustling this ship is. Not bad. Someday when I'm less tied up, I plan to host a grand party on my eco-ship, and you'll all be on the guest list.
Are you also able to transform yourself?
Transform? What are you saying? Oh, I understand now. You're referring to Aventurine's cornerstone, right? Sorry. Compared to him, my ability is not as visual. Guess there is no harm telling you. The abilities of the 10 Stonehearts' cornerstones are all different. Some can even read your thoughts, grasp your desires.
Oh my.
So, be careful.
Okay.
Now that I think about it, it was good that Branya got there when she did in Bellabog. If she came any later, we probably wouldn't have ended up as friends.
True. Wow. Oh, whoops. Wrong one. Wrong floor. Even go! Oh! My king! No voice. Ah, gosh darn it. We meet again, my dear friend. Your journey of the beauty is even more elegant than mine. My most sincere regards to you. When will I be able to unlock a new path then? Unlock? An eloquent and picturesque choice of words. Yet you have already set forth on the path of beauty. I have heard of your valiant deed in leading others to vanquish the omen of evil. Though the stale beer bears a tinge of regret, you have undoubtedly championed beauty and justice. May Idrilla smile upon you. Omen of evil? If an admirer of the beauty gets lost in the pursuit of power, they risk descending into the omen of evil, a form of which neither human nor beast. Although Mr. Sunday did not cross paths with the path of beauty, his actions were no different from the omen of evil. Oh goodness, a lamentable soul lost on the path of righteousness. Truly a matter of deep regret. Why were you not there during the final battle? I'm ashamed to admit. Enna's dream was too realistic. I couldn't bear to bid farewell to a fallen friend who had long turned into a beast. I lingered in that illusory dream for far too long. Ah, his voice and smile were too vivid. I didn't pass for the trial of beauty this time, spending much time in self-reflection over my own hesitation. Yet I wish for Idrilla to remain my beacon, a banner for me to strengthen my determination for beauty. I hope you have fun at the festival. Thank you, and may the beauty always be with you. Oh, Janty. Alright, I would start this, but I have a feeling that, I'm not it's gonna take a long time for this cutscene and all this stuff to go on because this is a big point in the story. So I'm just gonna run around because
Not bad. How many credits is this worth?
I have a tech check at 4 p.m.
I heard the IPC's higher-ups are all here. What happened in Penacony?
I have a tech check at 4 p.m. Yeah, listen, something about, I'm just gonna talk sincerely, okay? This is a sincere talk from the bottom of my heart. I love this game, and I'm not saying I love this game because I have a sponsor. This is like one of the few games that I've literally like sat for the whole story. You know? I've legit sat down, listened to everything, watched everything, went on all quests. Where is it? I heard it. Hold on. And the Penacony storyline is just absolutely amazing. Where is it? I heard it.
Watch yourselves in front of the IPC. Don't you...
Up the side of the ship? I know Numby reveals chest. I don't want to switch boot hail. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I only want to be him.
I was here.
God.
I don't want to be Numby. I want to be boot hail. Leave me alone. I love the world building. I love the story. I love the characters. Oh gosh, no. I'll solve you later, buddy. I want to be a cowboy. Leave me alone. I don't like whizzing through the story when it comes to Honkai Star Rail because it's like my favorite. I don't know, bro. I just love like sci-fi adventure stuff, okay? And this just scratched an itch in me that has not been scratched. Because I feel like so many games come out as so fantasy, and this is like sci-fi fantasy, you know? You don't really get good sci-fi these days, man. I feel like. Telescope. My eyes are tired. I'm done looking. Yeah, sci-fi was like... That's true. Sci-fi was huge in the 90s. And then like fantasy took over in the 2000s. And it's been like a constant for a long time. And now I feel like finally now sci-fi is coming back. Like, I feel like we're getting to a point where sci-fi is really like bringing... It's really coming back into its own, you know?
I want to play some more.
I have no memories of this place. Oh. Oh, guys, Star Rail. Oh, unlock new pages. Does anybody else just like play with this thing just to listen to the little song? You must be somebody I know. Guys, I like to do my little scrapbooking. I love doing scrapbooking, okay? I love to do scrapbooking. Grandma Mouse loves her scrap. Leave me alone! I like the scrapbooking, okay? Well, guys. I just have to say. That's the end of our sponsor. That's the end of our sponsor for today, guys. Thank you once again to Honkai Star Rail for sponsoring today's stream. Make sure to download the game by either typing !HSR in the chat or clicking on the panel on my Twitch info below or the link provided in my tweet. And don't forget to use the redemption code between today and July 9th to obtain 50 Stellar Jade, and you too could be playing Honkai Star Rail today. Thank you again, Honkai Star Rail, for sponsoring today's stream. Woo! Ma'am. And with that, got a blast. Guys, I absolutely wish I could stay. But I have a tech check at 4 p.m. Hold on, let me close this. I have a tech check at 4 p.m. and my panel is at 4:30. I got this tweet. Somebody sent me this tweet. The line for Sea Dog and Ironmouse is so long, it wraps around multiple blocks, and the staff doesn't even know if they can accommodate 2.3 thousand people, and it's hot outside. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. And somebody just tweeted pictures, and I'm like, what the holy moly! Waiting in line for the Sea Dog Ironmouse panel. I've been here 20 minutes. I'm losing morale. No! I'm so sorry, guys. We're waiting for the Sea Dog Ironmouse panel. Please give us the strength to actually get it. Oh my god! It's so down the street! Holy shit! The pictures are insane! Oh my god! Holy moly! Jesus! Oh my god, I gotta run, guys. I love you guys so much. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna go to my tech check, and then I'm gonna take. I'm gonna be at the panel, and then after the panel, I will be back because we have debut at 7 p.m. Debut. We got debut at 7 p.m. guys. We got debut at 7 p.m. Okay. We got debut at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. debut. 7 p.m. debut. Okay. Let me hold on. Do I have time to raid, please? Please. Do I have time to raid? Do I have time to raid? Do I have time to raid? Oh my god. Please go through. I gotta go, guys. I love you guys. Oh my god! It's 1:45!